Throughout the last 5 years, the NBA has been jam-packed with thrilling games, stellar performances, and unfortunately, some highly controversial moments. From aggressive fouls to heated exchanges, we've compiled the top dirty moments that had fans buzzing and players facing repercussions. So buckle up and enjoy the ride, and don't forget to chuckle at the sarcasm along the way. It was November 14th, 2023, and the Golden State Warriors were playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. The game had barely started, but tensions were already soaring. Less than 2 minutes in, Klay Thompson and Jaden McDaniels decided to tango mid-court. Rudy Gobert tried to play peacemaker, but Draymond Green wasn't having it. He rushed in, put Gobert in a headlock, and dragged him away. Green was ejected and suspended for 5 games.
Wow. You've got a full-on fracas going on.
Yes, Draymond thought the game was WWE, and Gobert was auditioning for a wrestling gig. Maybe next time, Gobert should bring a referee's whistle to stop Draymond from channeling his inner Hulk Hogan. Stay tuned for another Draymond special, where he proves that fists can fly higher than basketballs. Just a month later, on December 12th, 2023, during a Warriors vs. Suns game, Green and Nurkic got tangled up while battling for a rebound. Draymond, in an attempt to regain his balance, swung and hit Nurkic in the face. He was immediately ejected and later suspended indefinitely, missing 16 games. Draymond's New Year's resolution must have been to perfect his punch. He's certainly off to a strong start. With that uppercut, he could join a boxing league if the NBA doesn't work out.
Oh, man.
Well, that's going to be a flagrant.
Yeah.
Ready for some ball drama? Up next, watch Giannis fight for a memento like it's the last donut at a police station. On December 14th, 2023, Giannis Antetokounmpo had just scored a career-high 64 points in a game against the Pacers and wanted the game ball. The Pacers, however, decided to keep it for their rookie, Oscar Tshiebwe, who made his first regular season basket. Giannis wasn't pleased and stormed into the Pacers locker room to retrieve the ball, causing quite a scene with security and team officials trying to calm him down.
This is just, too much extracurricular stuff going on with the potential for it to escalate into something else.
Giannis must have thought he was in a kindergarten classroom. Next time, he might as well bring a world's best scorer mug to trade for the ball. Next up, witness a coach's epic meltdown that even a toddler would envy. In January 2024, Kings coach Mike Brown was furious with a referee's call during a game against the Bucks. Unable to contain his frustration, he stormed onto the court, screaming and charging towards the referee. His players had to restrain him, and he was subsequently ejected.
And you see Mike Brown get upset, but not to this level.
The NBA fined Brown $50,000 for aggressively pursuing a game official during the live play and for publicly criticizing the officiating in the post-game press conference. Someone called the fire department because Coach Brown's temper was blazing. If he ever quits coaching, he could have a bright future in action movies. From heated arguments to hot reads, Robin Lopez's next move is a real page-turner. In February 2024, during a Bucks vs. Timberwolves game, Robin Lopez, recently traded to the Kings, decided to read a book courtside instead of watching the game. He was seen engrossed in Backstory 2, interviews with screenwriters of the 1940s and 1950s by Patrick McGilligan. When the game's too boring, even the bench needs a good story to get through it.
Really engaged. He's not looking up at all.
He's a Stanford guy.
And maybe Lopez was hoping to get some inspiration for a screenplay about his next trade. Get ready to see an athletic feat so epic it'll leave you head over heels, literally. In March 2024, during a nail-biting game against the Pacers, Anthony Edwards made a game-winning block and hit his head on the rim. Despite the collision, he got up and celebrated with his teammates, continuing to play. Edwards' vertical leap is so impressive, even the rim wants an autograph from his forehead. Someone get that man a helmet for his next game-winning block.
He hit his head under the backboard.
Up next, see what happens when Joel Embiid decides it's time to play rough spoiler alert. Someone hits the floor hard. Back in April 2019, during a game against the Nets, Embiid delivered a hard foul to Jarrett Allen, sending him crashing to the floor. The referees assessed Embiid with a flagrant 2 foul, leading to his ejection.
Oh, absolutely, yes. This is going to be a flagrant one.
Embiid must have thought the court was a wrestling ring and Allen was the mat. His next career move could involve body slams and turnbuckles. Keep watching to see what happens when LeBron loses his cool and shoves his way into the spotlight. In April 2023, during a heated game against the Grizzlies, LeBron James, frustrated with Dylan Brooks' aggressive defense, shoved him. Both players were quickly separated by teammates and officials. LeBron probably thought Brooks needed a little push in the right direction off the court. LeBron's shove had more force than some of his dunks.
Some more. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Don't blink! Next, Marcus Smart dives into a whole new level of dangerous play. In March 2022, during a pivotal game between the Celtics and the Warriors, Marcus Smart dove at Stephen Curry's legs in a scramble for a loose ball, causing Curry to fall awkwardly. The referees reviewed the play and assessed a technical foul to Smart.
What they're looking at is Steph right there. That's a foul.
Smart's dive was so dangerous, even the ocean called to warn him about sharks. Maybe he should save those dives for the swimming pool. Coming up, witness Patrick Beverley's push that's sure to make you say, did he really just do that? In July 2021, during a Clippers vs. Suns game, Beverley pushed Chris Paul from behind during a timeout, causing Paul to stumble. The referees quickly intervened and Beverley was given a technical foul.
Really losing control.
He said something. Paul said something to him.
Beverley must have thought Paul was a shopping cart that needed a good shove. His push had the finesse of a bulldozer in a china shop. But stay tuned to see Luka Doncic's taunting skills that would make even a schoolyard bully proud. Throughout the 2023-24 season, Luka Doncic's emotional and passionate play style often got him in trouble. He received multiple technical fouls for taunting opponents after making significant plays. These technical fouls often came at crucial moments, leading to his ejection in several games and affecting the Mavericks' performance.
That's just tough.
Terrence Mann is not a weak individual, and boy,
Doncic must have taken trash-talking lessons from his grandma, and he's really good at it. His taunts are so legendary, even the referees have a fan club. Next up, see how Russell Westbrook handles a heckler with style and a lot of anger. In May 2021, during a Wizards vs. 76ers game, Westbrook got into a heated exchange with a heckling fan. The situation escalated quickly, and security had to intervene to prevent further confrontation.
may be en route here to losing this game too. Just a stupid thing to do.
Westbrook might consider a new career in fan relations, or maybe not. His fan interactions are more entertaining than some of the games. Get ready to laugh as DeMarcus Cousins lets his words fly, right at the referees. In January 2022, during a Nuggets vs. Nets game, DeMarcus Cousins was ejected for verbally abusing a referee after a disputed call. His tirade continued until the referee had no choice but to eject him from the game.
We've got a whistle fest. Marcus Cousins might get tossed.
Cousins' mouth must have thought it was auditioning for a role in a soap opera. If talking back was an Olympic sport, he'd win gold every time. Don't miss Julius Randle's friendly shove that almost turned into a wrestling match. In March 2023, during a Knicks vs. Timberwolves game, Julius Randle, frustrated with the team's performance, shoved his teammate Emmanuel Quickly during a timeout. The heated exchange on the bench was caught on camera and quickly went viral.
Because obviously I would be mad as well if my teammate.
Randle's motivational tactics could use a little finesse, or maybe just less shoving. Next time, he might try a pat on the back instead of a push. Brace yourself for Zion Williamson's epic foul that sent Ja Morant flying. In January 2023, during a high-energy game between the Pelicans and the Grizzlies, Zion Williamson delivered a hard foul on Ja Morant as he drove to the basket, causing Morant to crash to the floor. The referees reviewed the play and assessed Williamson a flagrant foul, leading to his ejection. Zion must have thought he was playing dodgeball and aimed to win. That foul was so hard, even the floor complained about the impact. Finally, see Ben Simmons deliver a cheap shot that left everyone shaking their heads. In January 2021, during a competitive game between the 76ers and the Wizards, Ben Simmons delivered an unnecessary shove to Bradley Beal during a fast break, causing Beal to fall hard. The referees called a flagrant foul on Simmons, and he was fined for his actions.
I think he missed that on purpose, trying to get the rebound, and that was...
Simmons' idea of a gentle nudge is definitely not suitable for the faint-hearted. His shove had all the subtlety of a freight train. And there you have it, the top dirty moments of the NBA. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA content.